Hi everyone, this is Yashasvi. I am a third year college student and I've recently cracked Google internship. I did a step internship in this summer, which is 2025, but I got a PPI and I'll be returning again in 2026 as a SWE intern at Google.
So hello guys, with the name of God Ram Ram. Let's start the procedure. So we have to solve the Q4 problem which was asked in LeetCode Biweekly Contest 187. Okay. So the thing is that this problem is very easy and it is very much doable. But the number of submissions in the contest were less. I think it is because the language is very big. Anyone can get confused by reading what they are writing. So that could be the reason. That's what I'm assuming is the reason, or else it is a doable question. It is a partition DP problem. So in our course there are many partition DP problems. So please at least do 1 to 2 partition DP problems and you can solve this one immediately. It is the same variation. Now, are you doing our dynamic programming course where there are 150 to 200 videos? That totally depends upon you. You need to do the work to get the action, input action, then you get the output result. Okay. Now, string is also there, so we call it as string partition DB. Okay. Now, if you are someone who does not know these things, then also it is not a big deal. Just make sure that you have completed the prerequisite course, because there are people who have not done this also. So, see, you need to at least understand basics of dynamic programming. So that's what I will say in the start of the session, that you open this course and you watch the 5 dynamic programming videos. They are very important. Okay. So if I open it up and I scroll below, you can see dynamic programming and 5 videos here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want you guys to watch them all so that whatever I'm teaching, you can understand it in an easy manner. So everyone react with emojis if everyone understands that the dynamic programming is the prerequisite. And if you don't know dynamic programming, then you will not understand whatever I'm teaching you. Clear? Okay. So guys, what is the question saying? The question is saying that you are given the source string and you have to convert it to target string. So you are given a source string. Basically, you are given the string A. You have to convert string A to string B in minimum cost. So that's what we will call. Okay, we will not use the big words as they are given in the question. Okay, so let me write the understanding of the problem. Understanding of the problem is, given string A, convert it to string B in minimum cost. This is the question, right? Yes, sir, this is the question. So now we are given string A. We want to convert it to string B in minimum cost. Okay. Now what can you do? This is what you can do. You can select uh, you can select non-intersecting blocks. Non-intersecting blocks in string A. And you can change values of those blocks as per the rules given in the question. So let me show you. Let's say your A string is looking like this: A B C C D D U U G G, and your B string is looking like Z Z C C Z Z U U Z and A. So guys, if you want to convert your string A to string B, what can you do? In string A, you can choose this block. Yes or no, guys? You can choose this block, and another non-intersecting block which you will choose will be this one, and another non-intersecting block you will choose will be this one, and you can try to change these blocks. The block where there is AB, I will replace it by ZZ. The block where there is DD, I will replace it by ZZ. The block where there is G, I will replace it by Z, and it will become the string B. So guys, do you understand that it is not written clearly in the question, but the actual meaning is this only, that in the given lovely string A, you can just select some blocks and you can decide to change the values inside those blocks. That is what the lovely question is telling you. Okay guys, clear? So now guys, I will open the Google chat and you guys have to write feelings in the Google chat. Feelings means now you have proper understanding of the question, that a string A is given, you have to select some non-intersecting blocks, and after selecting the non-intersecting blocks, change the values there so that it can be converted into string B. Do this full procedure in minimum cost. There are some rules which we will discuss later, but this much structure of the question you should understand. So guys, write feelings in the Google chat if this all is clear to you. Then I will explain the next part, what they are saying. So all is clear now that you have to select some non-intersecting blocks and you have to change them. This is what the question is saying, and convert the string A to string B. Where is Praha, Govind? Where is Praha? Anyways, no problem. Now, so guys, these things are clear to you. Okay, Spraha is there. I thought she's absent. So, okay guys, so now listen to me carefully. There is a rule. The rule is you cannot randomly select any block. Why? You are given Q queries. Okay. You are given Q queries. So how do I explain that to you? In Q queries, in each query you are given two strings. In each query, you are given two strings, L and R. L and R. And I hope only that much is given, right? Let me read what is given in the input. Yeah. Rules is nothing but the amount of queries, okay? And L and R, and yeah, cost is also given. Okay, I understand. Anyways, we will discuss about cost later. For now, in each query, you are given two strings, L and R. If L exists as a block or substring, you can call the block, or you can call a block as a substring also. If S exists as a block or substring in A, you can select that block. You can select that block and change that block to R in string A. And cost of doing this operation is given by cost array. Cost array is also there of size q. Okay, size of cost array is also q, because there are q queries now, is also q. Okay, so these things are clear to you people. Okay, great going, nice, awesome. Okay, so now guys, I want you people to listen to me very very carefully. Okay, so listen to me very very carefully. Okay, so you will be given some q queries. Let's say the q queries are like this. Okay, let me show it to you. The q queries are like this. AB, the first query is that AB can be changed to ZZ. Second query is that, and they both will be of same length. L and R will be of same length. AB can be changed to UU. Third query is that DD can be changed to ZZ. Fourth query is that G can be changed to Z. Okay. Cost of this is 100 rupees. Cost of this is 1 rupee. Cost of this is 2 rupees. Cost of this is 3 rupees. So guys, can you see? You cannot select any blocks which you want randomly. That you cannot do. That you cannot do. You cannot randomly select blocks, okay, from string A. So don't worry about that. You cannot randomly select blocks from string A. Clear? You can only select the blocks where AB is there, or DD is there, or G is there. It all depends on the queries. So if there is a block AB, I can convert it to UU also. But obviously that is not a good thing, because in the end we want ZZ. So guys, I will open the Google chat and you guys have to tell me that which queries you will use if this question was given to you. If this string A, you had to convert to B, if this string A, you had to convert it to B, then which queries you would be using from query number 1, 2, 3, 4? कौन सी queries को use करके अपन string A से string B पे आ सकते हैं? So guys, please tell me which queries you will use to go from string A to string B. You will use query number 1, AB. This AB you will select, convert it to ZZ. It takes 100 rupees. Then AB convert to you know this is not needed. Query number 2 not needed. DD convert to ZZ. Yes, this is needed. 2 rupees. G convert to Z. Yes, this is needed. So 1, 3, 4 guys. You will use query 1, query 3, query 4. Guys, what will be the total cost? Can anyone tell me what is the total minimum cost? to convert A to B. Now I'm sure you have understood the question. So guys, what is the cost? 105 rupees. I really love you all because you guys are able to answer so quickly. Intelligent people. Never stress or never fear anything in this life. Just stay strong, just stay alive. Clear? So yeah. Okay. Okay, Bushra. Good. So string A can be converted to string B. But guys, there is one more caveat in the question. You can use a single query multiple times. In case you don't know, let me show you. Let's say these are the queries. 5 rupees, 23 rupees. Query number 1, query number 2. So guys, please tell me which queries you will use to convert the string A to string B. I know you know the answer. Obviously, this block needs to change. This non-intersecting block and this non-intersecting block. Both are what AB to ZZ, right? So I will use query number 1. But guys, can anyone tell me what is the difference in this test case compared to the previous test case? What is the difference? We are using the first query multiple times, and yes, it is allowed in the question. It is allowed to use this query again and again whenever needed. It is written in the question. See, you may apply any rule. Rule means query. You may apply any query any number of times. Each query application works as follows. Clear? You can use the query multiple times. Clear? Okay, guys. So now we will directly jump to the solution. See, whenever there are, you have to convert the string A to string B, and there are some blocks here. It directly gives you the hint that this is nothing but partition DP because there are blocks on the array or string. So guys, dynamic programming solution we are going to start. Okay. There is one more thing that sometimes your strings might have stars. In that case, you don't need to worry. We will discuss that in the end. Okay, now you don't need to worry about the stars. Yes, some queries will look like this. I will show you. See. Okay, I will show it to you later. Why to confuse you now? So guys, I will try to remain silent. You guys have to tell me what should be the meaning of DP of I in this question, because I know you guys are intelligent enough to answer that. Let's say this is string A. Let's say this is string B. Okay. From index, okay, let's take one based indexing. Index n. And this is B, one based indexing. One index n. Spraha and Govind, what do you guys think? What should be the meaning of DP of I? DP of I means minimum cost to make the first I characters of A equal to first I characters of B. Common sense. It is called as common sense. Guys, you did not write the definition of DP of I. Everyone has to write minimum cost to make A from 1 to I equal to B from 1 to I. Okay, Spra. Okay. Good. So, guys, let's try to write the definition. I really appreciate you, Sada and Siddiqui, for writing the answer, Mohammed. Okay. So, DP of I means, you can see this is very simple question, right? DP of I means minimum cost to make string A from index 1 to I equal to string B from index 1 to I. And that solves the entire question. Okay. Guys, the queries can be of different types also, but you don't need to worry. Okay. Clear? So now try to think what will be the formula. Okay. This is A. This is index 1. You are at index I. Try to pick the last block, which can do the job easily. Sometimes we can decide to pick a block and sometimes we can decide not to do anything. Okay. It is totally our choice. So guys, what is the first option? I will show you right here in front of you. This is string A. This is string B. Guys, the first test case will be what if this first character here is B and this is also B. If both the characters are same, then you can do some trick, right? So if both the characters are same, then this much part is already same. In that case, the answer is nothing but DP of I minus 1. Whatever is the best way to make both of them equal till I minus 1 is the answer, because the ith character is already same, right? So I hope you understood, right? So guys, what will be the if condition which you will write while making the transition formula? If A of I is equivalent to B of I, What will you do? One possible formula will be that dp of I is dp of I minus 1. This is one possibility for sure. I'm not saying that this is the only possibility, but this is one possibility for sure. Okay. Yeah, that's it. We don't need to worry about anything else. Now, let me think. Yeah. We don't need to consider dp I minus 2, I minus 3, I minus 4, I minus 5. Why? Because if those characters were equal, they would be covered in dp I minus 2, I minus 3, I minus 4, I minus 5. So let's stop worrying about it entirely. Okay. So that's it, guys. If the ith characters are equal, then put all the pressure on the previous I minus 1 characters. Whatever is the best way to make this much part equal, that's the answer, because the ith characters are all already equal. Okay. But guys, which is the another case which is more important? Can anyone tell me what is the other case which we have not discussed? What if the ith character is not same, and now starts the main problem? If ith character is not same, then you need to be very, very careful, okay? Because something can happen, so you better be careful. Let's say the ith character here is C. Now, guys, the main game starts, okay? So don't worry about the game. The main game is now starting. Till then, let me check some things here. Choose an index else is that okay? Exist in none of these. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, guys, what is the other case which we have not covered? Please write in the Google chat. The case is if A of I not equal to B of I. Okay. Now, guys, the answer is super simple. What will you do? You will travel all the queries. I am assuming that we have a query array like this here. Okay. Let's say one query array is saying, yeah. Let's say one query array is saying that AAB can get converted. This is the first query. AAB can get converted to AAC. Second query is saying that AAB is getting can get converted to AAD. There are many queries like this. So we don't need to make a query map because queries are given to us now. We can store the query anywhere we want. Spraha. Okay, we can because query में कुछ भी हो सकता है कि same query map will start failing. Why? How will you store this that AAB is pointing to AAC also and AAB is pointing to AAD also? So better store the queries in a pair of strings. Okay. So guys, you everyone write in the Google chat. We will travel each and every query. To calculate dp of I, if both the characters are not same, we will travel each and every query. So in else condition, what will you do? Travel each and every query and start comparing. How will you start comparing? Common sense. So what will you do is that you will read this query, what it is saying. It can change AAB to AAC. So first go and check, are these characters AAB or not? This much checking you can do now. You are not a child. You can travel the last three characters and you can see whether it is matching L or not. नहीं तो क्या मतलब ये करने का? समझे? पहले लास्ट थ्री कैरेक्टर इधर ट्रैवल करके देखो ये ए बी है कि नहीं तो ये क्वेरी का कोई यूज ही नहीं होगा. So as you read the first query, there are three letters. You travel the last three letters. Are they A, B? Okay, first check is done. They are A, B. Then make sure in the target string you want the last three characters to be AAC. Also check that in the target string it should be exactly AAC. Only then I can choose this block beta G. You got the point, right? So we will do it like this. Before this thing na, dp of I, so I will write minimum of dp of I comma dp of I minus 1. Even before checking whether they are equal or not. This is one more possibility if ai equal to bi. But before doing all this, you can just start doing this thing. What you will do? Travel each and every query and start comparing. If query L comma R is valid. Guys, what is the meaning of valid query? Valid query का मतलब है, if I try to speak in English, how will you know if this first query is valid or not? The first query is valid if and only if whatever letters written here are exactly existing at the end part of the string. There should be A, B only here. And whatever conversions it is trying to say, those conversions should be there exactly in the last three characters of B. So guys, first check if this query is valid or not. If the query is valid, then the formula is pretty simple. dp of I is nothing but some cost it will take, right? Special cost. Special cost plus dp of j. That's it. We assume j plus 1 till index I is occupied by string r after it got replaced from L. That's it, guys, and the problem is solved. That's all you have to do. So dp of I is this, okay? But keep on doing this. So dp of I is nothing but there can be multiple valid queries now. So you will keep on taking the minimum of all of them. So dp of I is nothing but minimum of dp of I plus whatever is the cost of replacing that L with that R plus dp of j. That's it. Clear? So listen. Agar you are changing this AAB to AAC, let's say this index is j and this index is j, what will be the answer? Whatever was the best answer to make everything equal from 1 to j plus cost of converting these three characters to these three characters is given in the question. Cost to convert AAB to AAC is represented as, it is the first query now, it is represented by cost of 1 depending on which query. So cost of 1 I'm writing as special cost. That's it, guys, and dp of n will be your final answer. That's all you had to do in the question, nothing else. Okay. And once all this is done now, you also should check that is a of I equal to b of I. If it is actually already equal, then also try dpi equal to d min of dpi minus 1 because the current characters are equal. So why are you taking any type of stress? In this dp of I, we are forcefully putting an end block at the position I. But sometimes we don't need to put an end block if the characters are equal. So after doing all this tam jam, you also try this. Even if they are equal, then also you can try putting blocks. But this might not give the best answer. So that this if condition to help you. That's how you smartly write things. Clear? Everyone in the meeting write yes if they understood what is happening. When you are trying to calculate dp of I, how will your code look like? Let's say this is the for loop. I is going from 1 to n. Now what will you do, Bushra? You will run the for loop of all the queries. Your queue is going from, sorry, let's call the queries as m. M is going from 1 to q. Now you got the query what? Here in the input L and R. Now you will check, is this query valid or not? If check of L comma R is true, then what will you do? Then you will write the formula that dp of I is nothing but dp of j plus cost of m. If this is the mth query, then this is the cost to change L to R. That's it. And guys, you will take minimum over all these dp's. So dp of I is actually minimum of dpi comma dpj plus cost m. That's it. Clear? But guys, there is one thing which I did not say because I don't want to confuse you. L and R can look like this also, but you never need to worry. Guys, L, R can look like this. R will always be like this. Say Z, Z, Z. Star, B, star. Guys, a query can look like this. You don't need to worry. Can anyone tell me what is the meaning of this query? Star, B, star can be converted to Z, Z, Z. This means that if you are at index I, and if this letter is B, there can be any letters before B and after B, then also ZBU is considered as star B star. Star means question mark. Any character if there is there, it is okay. You can consider it in the block. I have showed you only good queries till now, where the characters were fixed that AAB can be converted to AAC. But now the question is saying that in the L part, there can be some stars. Arey, so don't need to worry. Just change the check function, nothing else. Check function में ध्यान से check करना that are the last 3 characters or the last 4 characters matching the L string or not. How to match them? Just travel the last L length of this string. Wherever there here is a star, ignore that character. Whenever there is a particular character at the same position, that same character should be there. Then yes, L is valid. How will you check whether R is valid? R is triple Z. Now check in the string B, are these last 3 characters still I triple Z or not? That's it. Just change the check function. They put this thing to make you worry about the question, but there is no need to worry about star. Star means you can assume any character at that place. That like star E, star T. That's it. Now, guys, I want to discuss the time complexity with you. So let's say the length of both the strings is n. So guys, this will take O of n time. We are traveling Q queries. We are traveling how many queries, lovely people? Q queries. In each query, we have to travel both the strings L and R again and again. That's all. That's all. That's all. ये DPI और ये लिखने में तो कोई टाइम नहीं लग रहा अंदर. So guys, again O of mod of L plus R. Why? Because you are traveling like both the strings L and R na. So O of mod of L because both are equal length strings only. So guys, what will be the time complexity? Multiply O of N into Q into length of strings. N is what in the question? 5,000. Multiplied by how many queries are there? 200 queries, right? Yeah, 200. What can be the length of both the strings combined? Like 20 plus 20, 40, but it is 20 only because you will travel both the string at the same time, L of I and R of I, and you will compare the characters and all, right? So this is just what? Guys, everyone write the time complexity in the Google chat, please, please, please. Write like this, N into Q into model. और नहीं समझ आया तो पूछो कि सर मुझे time complexity नहीं पता चला. 5,000 into 200 into 20. If you multiply all these numbers, what will be the output? 5 into 10 raised to 3, 2 into 2, 4 into 10 raised to 3, which is wait. Am I okay? 2, 2 into 2, 4. 1, 2, 3. 4 into 10 raised to 3, right? 5 fours are 20 into 10 raised to 6, which is 2 into 10 raised to 7 operations in the worst case, if you are doing things properly. Now that you can do its optimization also. I taught you rolling hash, guys, right? Some days back. So rolling hash will do what? कि वो आपको शायद एक झटके से बता दे, but इतना तामझाम I don't think you need to do here. Forget it for now. So guys, everyone write easy in the Google chat if you believe that this is really easy question. और इसको इसलिए ही नहीं कर पाएगा कोई अगर उसको ऐसा बड़ा पढ़ के समझ नहीं आ रहा है. नहीं तो अगर कोई बता दे मेरे जैसे, if someone tells you what is the question, then you can always do this one. I don't see any complications in this problem apart from the very big language. Clear? You agree now that this is easy? अच्छा, अब गाइस देखो, आप भी रात को सोने जाओगे, मैं भी रात को सोने जाऊंगा. मैं इस क्वेश्चन का कोड लिखूंगा और डॉक में डालूंगा. मैं चाहता हूं दैट आप लोग मेरा कोड बिना कॉपी किए खुद से लिखो और अपने प्रो ग्रुप में आज भेज दो. एवरीवन राइट प्रॉमिस और प्रॉमिस सर इन द गूगल चैट दैट यू विल राइट द डायनामिक प्रोग्रामिंग कोड बिफोर स्लीपिंग टुडे. बहुत हार्ड तो नहीं होगा तुम्हारे लिए. So please write promise. Okay, love you guys. Okay.